Hi, today I'm going to share with you how I'm going to use an e-learning platform that helped me to prepare my lesson. Okay, so whenever I conducting my online lesson or offline lesson, as educator, of course, we have to prepare our lesson, prepare our notes and exercise to deliver the lessons to the student, you see. So what I found out after I have used this platform, it really make my teaching lessons save time, and then organizedly, neatly whenever I want to teach my student. And the best of the thing is I don't need to don't need to worry that the content that I use is out of date, you see. So because the platform itself is actually follow 100% from the MOE textbook. So I share with you for the SJKC standard 456 about Penulisan Bahagian B ulasan. So for this chapter, I'm going to cover the Teknik menjawab bahagian B ulasan, which consists of 15 marks lah. So the rangka will be like this: terdapat 3 perenggan, which is 3 paragraph. The first one is pendahuluan, number 2 is isi-isi, and number 3 is penutup. And then for me, we ask my online student, take out one piece of foolscap paper and copy whatever that I showed here. Okay, so just now I mentioned we have 3 perenggan, right? So I will ask the student to copy for pendahuluan first. Okay, so after the copy, then I will ask them also as the same, copy the first sentences here. Okay, so I will mention that usually the ulasan, before you do the ulasan, you have to read the arahan of the question or the instruction of the question. Normally there will one of the keyword here, either is langkah, punca, kepentingan, faedah, kesan, ataupun poster. Okay, so after the student identify from the arahan, then only the next step he know how to write. So then secondly, the ayat memahami dan tajuk merujuk kepada kehendak atau arahan soalan. So this is very important because later from here the student know how to complete the sentence in pendahuluan. So example here, when come to this part, I also will ask the student to copy down this. So this means the whole thing will be copied on top of the foolscap paper. It's considered as pendahuluan. So here, after you complete already, I will explain that in pendahuluan we have 2 sentences lah, 2 ayat. Okay, the first ayat follow the format here. Okay, for example, if let's say the ulasan provided you a gambar, okay, so you choose this gambar lah when you want to begins your sentence. Okay, so if let's say the ulasan is giving you a charta, then you have to choose charta. So this is the choices that given, but have to base on the question given. Okay, for example, it shows the gambar, the ulasan. Okay, so that means the children have to start with the ayat with gambar, and then here we have 3 choices here. So you also choose one. For example, I will choose gambar menunjukkan, right? Menunjukkan. Then after that, kehendak arahan soalan. So for example, the kehendak soalan is maybe choose for this faedah lah, we call it. Okay, so gambar menunjukkan faedah mengambil makanan seimbang, for example. Okay, so this is what we call kehendak arahan. So it's complete already your first sentence. Then after full stop, continue to the ayat number 2. Okay, ayat number 2 also they have given you a few berbagai ataupun banyak. So you choose only one. Okay, so this means you have to start with your second sentence with terdapat. Okay, if you choose berbagai-bagai, then continue with your kehendak or arahan soalan. Just now is faedah mengambil makanan seimbang ataupun faedah menjaga kesihatan. Okay, so you complete your pendahuluan with 2 sentences. Okay, so after that, I will ask the student to continue to copy the second paragraph, which is all isi-isi lah. Okay, in isi-isi, I will emphasize that in isi-isi, in ulasan we have to recognize the isi tersurat and the isi tersirat. The isi tersurat usually given by the question. It will printed there says it. Normally, minimum is 3, okay, 3 point. Maximum is 4 to 5 points. So whatever isi tersurat that given in the question, student has to use all the point in your writing for the isi-isi, okay? So each of the point of the tersurat must support with the tersirat. So that means the tersirat not given in the question. The student has to come up with his or her own idea to support each of the isi tersurat. So how to write in the paragraph of isi-isi? Usually we will ask the student to begin their ayat with the penanda wacana. Penanda wacana means the discourse markers lah. So here we provide 6, okay, 6 penanda wacana. However, if the question only provide 3, that means the student use 1, 2, and number 3 is the last one, right? Jump to the last one, akhir sekali. So bear in mind and remember, the last isi tersurat have to go to the akhir sekali, no matter how many isi tersurat given. Okay, if let's say the isi tersurat given is 4, so that means the penanda wacana the first isi tersurat have to use the first one antaranya, then after that seterusnya, then selain itu the last one it should be jump to the akhir sekali. Okay, so after, for example here, after they use this penanda wacana for the ayat pertama, right? Antaranya have to always use kita. Okay, then have to choose here. If the first isi tersurat haruslah, and then go to the isi tersurat. What is the first isi tersurat given? For example, it given like just now said langkah menjaga kesihatan. Maybe it given like mengambil makanan seimbang. So the first ayat it should be antaranya kita haruslah mengambil makanan yang seimbang, for example, for the first isi tersurat. Then when we want to support the isi tersirat, we have to add on this acronym of SUKA. So SUKA actually S stand for supaya, alright, U for untuk, okay, K for kerana, and the last one A for agar. So it's actually connect the tersurat with the tersirat. Okay, for example just now antaranya kita haruslah mengambil makanan yang seimbang. Okay, for example I use untuk, okay, untuk mendapatkan khasiat makanan. So untuk mendapatkan khasiat, that is the tersirat. That is the point that come out from the student idea. So when you complete the sentence like this with the tersurat and the tersirat, that means you will score 3 marks for each one. Okay, so after the first ayat, then you continue the second isi of the tersurat. But before you want to start the ayat, of course always start with the penanda wacana. So here recommend you seterusnya. Okay, seterusnya kita, then you must use the second one already. You cannot repeat the first one because you already use it. So kita mestilah and then go to your number 2 isi tersurat plus with your tersirat. Okay, so of course when the student not understand here, later I will show the student the sample, okay, the sample question lah. So then we go to the last part, penutup. So penutup also I will ask the student to copy, alright, and then always also say that we have to mulakan ayat with penanda wacana. So in penutup, the penanda wacana here given you the 3 option. Okay, 3 choices, which is one is kesimpulannya, oleh itu konklusinya. But after the penanda wacana also must use kita. Then we go to the isi berkaitan kehendak soalan. Just now, for example, the kehendak soalan is kita harus menjaga kesihatan diri, right? So maybe I can write this. We have to start the ayat with kesimpulannya. Kita harus menjaga kesihatan diri. Okay, maklumat, that means actually it's the same like tersirat. Okay, agar menjamin kesihatan sepanjang hayat, for example. Right? So after the student have copied the whole format, okay, we call it the guide and the format from pendahuluan, isi-isi, and then penutup. So I will ask them to try to squeeze into one piece of foolscap paper, because that will be the format for the student to refer when they want to do their ulasan as a practice. So here I will provide the example of the soalan lah. So in here, I will ask the student to identify what is the arahan or kehendak soalan. Okay, so of course it will started like kesihatan perlulah dijaga dengan baik berdasarkan gambar. You see, when come to here, the keyword is gambar. Just now in pendahuluan, still remember that what should start first with the ayat. Okay, we have gambar, we have raja, we have catatan, right? So in the question itself, it already stated gambar. So definitely the student have to start with the pendahuluan with gambar loh. Okay, and then tulis ulasan tentang cara-cara menjaga kesihatan. You see, come here. This is after tulis ulasan tentang, this is the one that arahan soalan. Cara-cara menjaga kesihatan. So it's very clearly and very straightforward to apply the format that just now the notes that given, you see. So that means the student have to write like gambar menunjukkan kehendak soalan is cara-cara menjaga kesihatan. That will be complete your first sentence really in your pendahuluan. So you continue after first, continue the second sentence. Okay, terdapat berbagai-bagai. Then go to your, you see, look at here. This is the things that I said that is the surat, you see, provided. Okay, and the kehendak or arahan soalan is this one. So the second sentence just now is terdapat berbagai cara-cara menjaga kesihatan. So the two sentences completed. Done your pendahuluan. Okay, then from here I will ask the student to do the to teach the student how to get the answer by referring the format that just now I shared. So come to here, you see, it will come to this one. Hold on, I make it bigger. So for example, just now as I said, the first paragraph, okay, gambar menunjukkan cara-cara menjaga kesihatan. Terdapat berbagai cara-cara menjaga kesihatan. That's done for your pendahuluan. Okay, then we go to paragraph 2, which is isi-isi, alright? So isi-isi, just now I have showed you the isi tersurat. We have this given. How many tersurat here? We have 4. The first one is makanan seimbang. Number 2, bersenam. Number 3 is pemeriksaan berkala. And number 4 is tidur yang cukup. So then, hold on, erase really. Okay, so when we come to the isi tersurat, here we have 4. As I told you, you need to use penanda wacara 4, but the last one, it should be akhir sekali. So you see the first one, you can use antaranya. Okay, antaranya, then continue your format. You see, after antara, penanda wacara antaranya, you have to use kita. Then after that, haruslah. The first issue tersurat is mengambil makanan yang seimbang. Okay, then you have to connect with your tersirat. So in here, I use kerana. Okay, boleh menyihatkan badan. This is the one is tersirat lah. Okay, so when you complete this sentence, that means you entitled 3 marks. Okay, tersurat 1 mark, tersirat 2 marks. So total is 3 marks. Then continue. When you want to go to the second isi tersurat, you have to use the second penanda wacara to start. Okay, to start your sentence. So seterusnya is the same. Copy here. You see kita. Then it will use the next one. No more the same haruslah. Okay, hendaklah here. Okay, this one use. Selalu bersenam. Okay, bersenam is number 2, isi tersurat. Okay, so when we want to connect the tersirat, that means here supaya. Okay, why we must bersenam selalu? Because badan cergas, otak cerdas. Okay, So if you complete this like this, you get another 3 marks. Okay, then now we go to isi tersurat number 3. Then we start with the number 3 penanda wacana. Same, kita perlulah, okay, so use the different one. Melakukan pemeriksaan berkala. Pemeriksaan berkala is the isi tersirat number 3 lor. So after I want to connect with the tersirat, I use untuk, okay, memastikan badan tidak sakit. Okay, so another 3 marks. Then come to the last isi tersurat. So when come to the last, the penanda wacana, I will jump to use akhir sekali. So kita mestilah, okay, so I change here, see, mempunyai kadar tidur yang cukup. So this is the last isi tersurat. Then I use connection here agar boleh fokus dalam kerja. So this is tersirat. So another 3 marks. So here you score 12 marks already. Okay. So then we go to the last part is penutup. Okay, let's we go the penutup. So actually, if let's say the student cannot think about the tersirat, I will usually give like some idea point here to let them choose which and which that match to the tersurat. Okay, so then we go to the penutup here. Penutup also the same. We have to start with the penanda wacana, but it's different a bit from the isi because this is penutup. So usually we have the kesimpulannya, oleh itu konklusinya. Then we have to add this one kita also, and you have to relate it with your kehendak soalan is menjaga kesihatan diri, right? So plus with the maklumat. Maklumat actually is the same like how you write the tersirat. So here you see the sample, kesimpulannya kita haruslah menjaga kesihatan dengan baik supaya hidup sihat sepanjang, supaya, can you see or not? Supaya hidup sihat sepanjang hayat. This is the one lah, the reason you support your kehendak soalan. Okay, so by following or refer to the format that given, student just need to step by step, okay, to follow the format, and the student will easily complete the ulasan and just on finger stick to score 15 marks. Okay, worst come to worst, of course, for sure the student might have some ejaan or struktur ayat, right? So it might be like deduction or 1 or 2 marks. So it's confirmed the 10 marks or 10 in between 10 to 12 marks on the student hand already for this part, bahagian B, penulisan. Okay, so do you find it easy as educator, as parents, okay, to teach or to deliver the content or to deliver the idea how to write the essay in bahagian B? So this is the technique that I can share with you, and I found it when I use this platform to become my teaching tool. It's really make my teaching process easy and enjoy as well, because it's colorful, you see, and the student also can absorb and get the idea in fast. Okay, so besides that, in the platform itself also provide a lot of exercise to practice. We practice how to write the ulasan. So I don't need to struggle and headache where to find all the question for this, and plus the question is 100% follow the government syllabus and up to date, the latest one. So when after I explain all the technique and the format how to write the ulasan, I just using the platform inside the exercise, right, give to my student to practice to write the ulasan. Okay, and I will monitor the progress by just checking on the homework that my student submitted. Okay, so this is what I can share with you, and I found it as educator actually it's very burden job to prepare lesson to teach, you see. So since I am using this to teach, and I can feel the reducing of the time to spend in preparation, and plus we can focus on the quality in teaching, you see. So if you want to know more about it, I think better you just click on my website to get the free trial, to explore yourself and try it yourself. Then you will know what I'm saying or what I'm sharing here. Okay, so and you also welcome to ask any question in my comments. Okay, so see you, bye.